Yeah.
Thanks for joining our Tuesday night broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You take a look at the Thunder. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, Dallas, a couple spots below.
Checking out Oklahoma City. They're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
And don't count on that coming to an end anytime soon. The talent level of this squad is off the charts. And with the momentum they're gathering here early in the year, it could steamroll through the season.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. The star backcourt. Doncic and Irving are the guard set. Derek Lively is out there with Thompson. And it's Grimes in at the 3. And for the Thunder, Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Cason Wallace. And it's Hartenstein in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. GA, we are right in the thick of the season. What's an overlooked challenge for these players right now?
Staying fresh. You have to take care of your body and your mind. That'll pay dividends in the stretch run.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I was able to talk with Mark Daigneault for a minute. Coach said how much he admires Klay Thompson, saying, that guy is a champion. Coming back from 2 years away, Thompson's still one of the best two-way guards in the league. Nothing but respect for play, and there's zero argument here. Thompson surely a future Hall of Famer. Guys?
Thanks, David.
And Dort with a big-time dunk.
Pass to Lively. Outside Irving. Shot clock at 6. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And here is Doncic after the three-pointer from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams dishes to Wallace. Williams, a screen on Irving. Wallace misses. For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Doncic passes to Thompson. Outside Irving. Lively, a screen on Wallace. A nice shot by Irving.
Coach is yelling at the defense to at least get a hand up on Kyrie Irving.
For 3, Williams. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Pass to Grimes. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Now Hartenstein. Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Williams. Got a hand on it, and they'll keep possession. Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for Luka Doncic.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. And Greg, at the time Kyrie joined Dallas, there were some questions around how he and Doncic would fit together.
Yeah, well, Dallas needed another ball handler who could score and make plays for others. Doncic couldn't do it all by himself, especially in the postseason. Now they're trying to build around those 2 guys. A moment now to see the numbers for Gilgeous-Alexander. He's right around 29 points a night, 6 assists and 5 rebounds. And he does a great job of just attacking the glass, really determined to track it down.
Anticipation when it comes to rebounding, that can separate elite ones from average ones.
And here is Wallace after Luka Doncic hitting the 3.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw of the evening. Well, Brent, Mark Daigneault was named the 2024 Coach of the Year. Not once, but twice.
Yeah, he won 2 separate Coach of the Year awards. One voted on by his peers, and the other one voted on by the media. What a remarkable accomplishment for such a young coach that has not only grown himself, but grown this team in ways that a lot of other squads are envious.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Doncic. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Williams sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. No good with the wing jumper.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got a couple of threes now in the first for Oklahoma City. Doncic feeling it out. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. No good off the back of the rim. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Wallace kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort passes to Hartenstein. And that one is good.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Lively sends a screen for Doncic. And finished off by Lively.
He's just adept at gutting the defense in these sets. Give Doncic a passing lane, and he'll thread the needle.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. His last outing with 20 points. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Yeah, he is sneaky at the rim, lays it in against heavy pressure.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Taking a look at some numbers here for Kyrie Irving. Just an incredible month of basketball. 19th in scoring, and he's among the top 20 free throw shooters in the league. Doesn't waste many opportunities at the line.
And like you were saying, one of the stronger scorers in the league. A tireless worker on the offensive end, and it's no wonder he's top 20 in points. Now, here's Doncic. In the game against Toronto, very impressive. Lively with the screen. That one goes. Count it. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. It's a 5-point game. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
Very tough loss for them last time they played. I mean, in the end, the amount of trips to the line they gave up did them in.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
He's off on the first. In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yep, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, big-name guy. They built from within. They built an incredible roster by drafting well. and fostering the growth of these young players, along with the coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
Now here's Williams. 38 points for him last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
Yeah, but there's always this point you got to look at, where did he also impact the game? It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
Seems like everyone's taking long threes these days, but Doncic has natural power in those legs, generates range with ease.
Now Williams, after Lou Dort's three-pointer that didn't go. And a clever pass fake kept the D from closing in. Outside Irving. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
The first one falls. And Greg, despite not winning Rookie of the Year, Holmgren had a historic start to his career.
And he would have won the award most seasons, but he obviously had some stiff competition. Regardless, he proved to be a versatile big man with star potential.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Kenrich Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Williams. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for George. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Cason Wallace. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That ball's off target. It's his third miss. He's made 2 shots from the field.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. And Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single game. Pulling in the right direction. Here's Irving. The Thunder making the shot. Back to Doncic. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Pass to Joe. Back to Wiggins. 5 to shoot. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, watching that game quarter to quarter, they sped up, they slowed down, but they executed in every facet.
Lively against Wiggins. Thompson from long range. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And Klay Thompson, one of those guys where you hit the switch as a lights-out shooter.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Outside Irving. Offline with his 3. Oklahoma City trailing. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Screen by Wiggins. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got 5.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. 1:35 left in the first quarter. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Thunder.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Well, the attack can come from a lot of ways, either execution or by just getting on the bounce and driving it in, and that's where they've been very effective tonight.
Mavericks trailed by 5. Doncic passes to Dinwiddie. 1:15 left to play here in the first. 6 on the shot clock. It's good.
And in tight, Dinwiddie's got a good sense of how to be effective. Whether it's with the power or finesse, he can find a way to beat his man.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Caruso kicks to Mitchell. Caruso looking for an opening. Pass to Joe. Three-pointer. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
This is Joe's role. He's out there to space the floor with his outside skill.
Here's Dinwiddie. 11 points for him in that last game against the Raptors in Toronto. And here's Doncic from the arc. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Doncic has got 15. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Thunder out in front, up by 3. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
Yeah, looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
Mavericks trail by 3. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Wallace is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Lively against Hartenstein. And here's Doncic from the arc. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover, especially at his size.
Lively a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Doncic missing.
You love basketball. Couldn't miss in the first quarter. Now can't make it in the second quarter. Got to be eating at him just a bit.
Irving against Wallace. Launches it. It's rebounded by Dallas. They host the Clippers after this game. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. Pass to Marshall. Lets it go from deep. The shot, no good. The Thunder leading by 5. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Doncic with the steal. Here's Irving. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You tried to guard Kyrie without fouling, and that is a challenge unto itself. So nimble with the ball and that shifty handle.
Greg, you love this topic more than anyone. When you think about the best ball handlers of all time, where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
First one falls for him. Over the course of a season, each team takes on a certain personality. Brent, do coaches try to shape that personality based on their roster?
Well, Kevin, it's a great question, and I think the best coaches in our league adapt to the personality of the team as it starts to formulate throughout the season. You lean in to what guys naturally are. Some success comes with that.
Now, here's George. He picked up 12 points in their last win against New Orleans.
Let us not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
And here is Doncic following Lou Dort's 3. A nice shot by Irving.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 8 points for him. Count that one. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And a chance here now to take a look at the teams that are tops in the league in scoring points off turnovers. Number 1, the Thunder.
And all those points off turnovers have been a huge bonus. I mean, that aggressive defense has also paid dividends at the offensive end of the floor.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas, trailing by 5. Irving sets a screen for Marshall. Off target from three-point range. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Williams, that's good.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Tip of the cap there. I mean, that defense was good. The finish was better.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that position.
The three ball from Doncic.
And we know Doncic has limitless range, but for him, it's about becoming more consistent from deep.
Wallace misses. Mavericks trail by 4. Marshall passes to Doncic. Marshall with it. On the wing, Thompson. He's guarded by Williams. And it's Doncic missing. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Thunder shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for your Oklahoma City, Wallace taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. Mavericks trail by 5. Doncic with it. He's got 18. Now Lively. 6 to shoot. Doncic outside. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Assertive shot by Gilgeous-Alexander, not giving him a chance.
Back to Doncic. Pass to Irving. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And they continue to control the glass.
For the key, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Luka Doncic. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media, but people in the know how good of a defender he is.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Brent, there can't be any question now that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has arrived as an NBA superstar.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, you finish in the top 3 of MVP voting. That is a stamp of approval. SGA, one of the more feared players in the game, and this guy is on his way. Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
All by himself. And here we go. Over in the corner, Marshall. Outside Irving. Lively sends a screen for Irving. Dallas again missing. The Thunder leading by 10. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside, Dort. No good on the triple. The Mavericks shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Outside Irving. Here's Lively. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
The Mavericks shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%. We're having a lot of success from the line here in the second quarter.
Outside Williams. Wallace kicks to Dort. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein inside. Lively's there. And that one, good. Hartenstein's got his third basket of the night right there.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Here's Marshall. No good off the front iron.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Wallace. A three-pointer off the mark.
Been a struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, he can just chalk this up as one of those nights. Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Thunder going with a whole new group out there. Mitchell finds Joe. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. The tray. And it's Grimes with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 6. Pass to Dinwiddie. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
That free throw missing. And he's good on the second. The Thunder leading by 5. Wiggins, a screen on Dinwiddie. For 3, Mitchell. Rebounded by Prosper. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They set the pick. Pass to Gafford. Here's Dinwiddie. A floater, and that's 2 points on the layup. Dinwiddie's got 5.
When Dinwiddie gets close, he has that teardrop coming from that 6'5" length. A hard shot to defend.
Mavericks trailed by 3. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Kyrie Irving has teamed up with Luka Doncic. Kai says he's a winner. I'm a winner. We like going against the best. That's where we connect. It's about how we galvanize the rest of the group. I've seen a lot. I've done a lot. I've failed and succeeded at the highest level. And I want to get back to that place. Kevin?
If anybody can do it, it is Kai. Title or bust. Thank you, D.A. Dinwiddie for 3. It's good from long range. Dinwiddie's got the game tied up here for the Mavs. Here's Mitchell, and he makes good on the layup. Mitchell's got his first points of the night.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
And stopping on a dime. Dinwiddie staying in control and sinking the pull-up.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Klay Thompson.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Here's Dinwiddie after Oklahoma City gets the three. Irving finds Dinwiddie over Mitchell. Rebound by Williams.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell, and it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound. Dinwiddie outside. There's 1:38 left in the first half of basketball, and a missed layup. To the paint, Gafford with the steal. On the wing, Irving. Covered by Mitchell. Pass to Prosper.
Get the perimeter.
To the wing on the left. Clock at 6. Gafford passes to Dinwiddie. That doesn't go either for Dinwiddie. The drive by Mitchell. Off on the layup.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And such a gifted finisher. Once Kyrie gets inside, he knows he's got you where he wants you.
Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. That's good. A tough shooting night. He's 2 for 8 and looking for more. Dinwiddie passes to Gafford. Here's Grimes. That one drops for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Nice work on the interior. Grimes wanting to score from wherever he can.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Now here's Caruso. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Pass to Williams. There's the triple. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Williams has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thunder lead by 4. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Jason, a hard-fought first half. How do you assess the game so far?
We're going to need everybody. And the one thing we got to do is we can't settle. We got to keep attacking, getting the ball in the paint.
Use that length to your advantage. Thanks, Jason. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of basketball following halftime.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. And thinking about this shot. Let's hear it for the participant.
Hello, everybody. The news is in. Players of the week have been named. Let's see who's hot. Fellas, when you're on this kind of a roll, how hard is it to slow somebody like that down?
I wouldn't know, Ernie. I'm the jet. I just flew right by people.
Doesn't matter how fast they're going when you're the diesel truck with no brakes. You just run them over, Ernie.
Very insightful.
Big diesel coming through.
And let's turn our attention to tonight's game. The Thunder find themselves in a real battle.
I know my partner here appreciates the brute force, especially on the glass, right, Shaq? And they're in a good spot because of it.
They've shown great toughness, and they've been very quick to the ball. that is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. Thompson is out there with Derek Lively. And it's Grimes in at the 3 spot.
The skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
Hartenstein with the screen on Doncic. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Here's what Oklahoma City's schedule is looking like. On Thursday, they'll tip off a road trip starting in Orlando and going up against the Magic. And then on Friday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Miami Heat. And he makes the first. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. He's listed at 6'5", but Brett, Jalen Williams seems so much bigger than that on the floor.
Yeah, Kevin, one of those guys that has more presence on the floor than the measurements you look at on paper. This guy plays bigger. He's got a great frame. He's got great strength. He's got great poise. And there are a lot of people who are going to recognize just how talented Jalen is.
Free throw good, Dort.
Luguentz Dort continues to find ways to impress you and expand his offensive game, but he knows he's coming to the league as a defender, and he takes a tremendous amount of pride in it.
All free throws good from Dort. Here's Doncic. Outside Irving. Dallas moving the ball around. The shot by Thompson, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Pass to Williams. Wallace outside. From deep. The Mavericks pull it in. Third quarter of basketball, we're about a minute and a half in. Here's Grimes. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
I like when Grimes looks to score because it makes the defense overcommit like that at times.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Quentin Grimes is known for that motor. He's a tenacious defender who competes hard and will not back down from the individual challenge.
Good on both. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Hartenstein with the screen for Dort, and he hits the jumper for 2. Dort's got 9.
When you size up the D, sometimes you take a little bit of an extra count, and Dort did it that time.
Lively against Hartenstein. Lively sends a screen for Irving. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Doncic. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
And how about the balance of Doncic on that possession? Amazing at just absorbing the contact and still with the strength to finish.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Outside Williams. Wallace outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. 18 points for him.
They're not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. A moment here. Let's now see who the league's top scorers are. Fourth, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And, of course, Luka Doncic.
Anytime these two guys are on the floor at the same time, you're just waiting for one of them to go off, if not both of them.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Here's Grimes. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Williams kicks to Dort. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. 18 points for him. And it's Irving with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a 5-point game. Lively with the screen. The shot by Thompson, no good. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Williams passes to Wallace. Dort with the ball. Oklahoma City moving it around. Shot clock at 6. Inside, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Doncic. Mavericks trailed by 5. Here's Grimes. 6 points for him. Irving for 3. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Williams passes to Hartenstein. Wallace outside. Drills the three-pointer. Wallace has got 7 points.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Pass to Lively. And finished off by Lively.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. There's a good screen. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. 10 points for him.
Showing more and more how ideal a wing player he is, Williams. Such a polished J.
And here is Doncic. He's got 23. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Doncic. Outside, Dort. Pass to Hartenstein. Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 17 rebounds. Lively with it. He's defended by Hartenstein. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Oklahoma City.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
All game long, they've just done a great job of keeping the pressure on the defense and penetrating with the pass. They've gotten everything inside, and they've converted there.
He misses the free throw.
And forget about the miss for a moment and focus on the fact that he's done a great job putting pressure on the defense.
And the second free throw, good. The Thunder leading by 7. Outside Williams, on the wing Wallace. Pass to Dort from outside the arc, and Lively pulls it down. Lively's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Irving kicks to Doncic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
And so confident, even amongst the trees. Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
That free throw good from Doncic.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
And he can't hit the second. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. They've led by as much as 10. Williams, a screen on Doncic. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And there's the call. It's on Spencer Dinwiddie. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Wallace outside. To the inside. Hartenstein passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace with a screen for Williams. And the shot's good after hitting off the rim. And that's 12 points here for Jalen Williams. Pass to Lively. Marshall deciding where to go with it. Here's Doncic. Shot's good. Marshall making the play. Doncic has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. A different look for Oklahoma City. Kenrich Williams. He's checked in for Hartenstein. Alex Caruso comes in for Dort. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Wallace. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. Williams can't get it to go.
rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Doncic, and it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Here's Dinwiddie. 10 points for him. Dallas moving the ball around. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Dinwiddie's got 13.
On the catch and shoot, you have to be decisive, and Dinwiddie shows the ability to do just that.
The Thunder with another miss. Mavericks trailed by 3. Back to Doncic. Pulls up, and he connects with the jumper. Doncic has got 12 points in just the second half. From 11 feet away, rebounded by Prosper. Prosper's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Dinwiddie for 3. The Thunder pull it in. They've led by as much as 10. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. Williams a screen on Dinwiddie. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered closely.
He's making plays all over the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander will not be stopped.
Dinwiddie for 3. Hands it from downtown. Dinwiddie's got it all tied up now for the Mavs.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Over in the corner, Williams. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor to the wing right side. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 for Doncic. Rebounded by Joe.
Well, he was terrific in the first half, guys. Maybe some adjustments from the opposing team coach, and he's lost a little bit of that touch here in the second.
For Dallas, they've gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Doncic with a screen for Dinwiddie. Good on the triple.
Timeout, timeout.
Dinwiddie's got 9 points now in the quarter.
They're giving him a little too much space out there. That's his 3rd triple since halftime.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. For Oklahoma City, Dort comes in for Williams, and it's Mitchell in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Dallas. Irving comes in for Spencer Dinwiddie. Oklahoma City trailing. Caruso, the pass to Williams. And here is Mitchell. Outside, Dort. Driving to the basket. Kicks it out to Mitchell. The Thunder with another miss. And here's Marshall to bring it up for the Mavericks. Doncic passes to Irving. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 3rd assist on the night. Mitchell with the bounce pass. Pass to Joe. Caruso with the ball. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Caruso's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now Mitchell. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Luka Doncic. For Oklahoma City, they have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line.
And you can see that even though he ties the game up, discipline.
Oh, got it to go.
Patient. Bam. Woo.
OMG. That's how you silence a crowd.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Dan, he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got Alex Caruso. Williams is out there with Williams. Then there's Isaiah Joe. And it's Gilgeous Alexander in the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
First personal foul.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Mavericks?
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot?
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the 3-ball. I mean, it's been falling for them. They're locked in, and with that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Mavericks leading. Pass to Lively. Now Irving. Marshall sets a screen for Irving. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Thunder shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Gilgeous Alexander with it. Williams kicks to Caruso. Pass to Joe. 6 to shoot. From downtown. Knocks down the 3-ball. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
The 3 for Doncic. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Caruso, the pass to Gilgeous Alexander. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Slithering around the floor, Gilgeous Alexander gets to his spot.
Doncic outside. Here's Dinwiddie. Williams with the block. Down low. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Caruso.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Outside Irving. And Marshall kicks to Dinwiddie. Pass to Lively. Irving with it. Williams picks him up. Williams with the block. Caruso, the pass to Joe. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Cason Wallace comes in for Isaiah Joe. Now, here's Doncic to stop the run. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Gilgeous Alexander kicks to Caruso. From deep, Williams. And it's Irving with the rebound.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had one in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Lively a screen on Williams. Dinwiddie for 3. Does not find the basket. He's shooting 50% from the floor on 14 tries. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Hartenstein. Screen by Hartenstein. The Thunder with another miss.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Here's Doncic. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The Thunder leading by 4. Caruso, the pass to Hartenstein. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Dort's checked in. Dallas has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Pass to Lively. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Caruso.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
And Marshall kicks to Dinwiddie. Out to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot. Doncic got a piece of it. Caruso with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. Pass to Caruso. That 3 off the mark.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Doncic outside. From the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Dort's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. To the paint. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Drops in the layup for 2. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 24.
Gilgeous-Alexander has blossomed into this forceful guard. Just look at this performance.
Irving passes to Marshall. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Now the Thunder with it. It's a 12-2 run here, good pace. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A special move before the shot. And now it's a 9-point Oklahoma City lead. Lively sets a screen for Doncic. Over in the corner, Marshall. Back to Doncic. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Lively. Pass to Marshall. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. And the 3 off target.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Wallace misses. Mavericks trailed by 11. Here now is Dinwiddie. Defended by Caruso. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
The turnover leading to the turnout. That's a fast break, and Dort finishes it off.
Dinwiddie for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Here's Wallace. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
At the line for 2. Wallace.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
And as a team, they're hovering around the high 80s from the free throw line. They've gotten better as the game has gone along, which is exactly what you want to see.
Jalen Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Mavericks trail by 14. Now, here's Marshall. Count the basket.
And I like the subtle adjustment he made to create a little space for that one.
Yeah, that's an awesome finish there for sure. Not allowing that big guy to have his way or alter the shot.
His 5th personal foul. 14 fouls. At the line for your Thunder, Wallace. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Brent, of all the things I could ask you, I've thought about this one. What would you say is the most important thing a team has to do to be an NBA champion?
Kevin, it's pretty simple. Accept your role. And when that happens, stars will be stars, and role players will be there to support the stars in any way they possibly can. But to accept your role and to sacrifice for the good of the team, it's going to give you a chance to hold that trophy.
Irving, a screen on George. Shot clock at 6. Here's Marshall. Dort grabs the miss. Dort's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Wallace with a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Drains it from beyond the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14 points now in the second half.
Well, he's building off that strong first half he had. I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure him out in the second.
Fade away. That one wide left.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Now here's Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 3 assists in the game. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Thompson the bounce pass. Marshall passes to Irving. Now Doncic. And that time also a missed shot.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, We're going to have some conversations here side by side.
And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Ray, you think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind. And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Mavericks trailed by 18. Pass to Marshall. Lively a screen on George. Marshall can't hit.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall. And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Thunder.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece. Still, 2 more to go in the season series.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, it felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
In that 2018 draft, you think about those names, Doncic, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Boy, that's a lot to begin with.
And he sinks the second. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Doncic passes to Lively. Dallas moving it around. Pass to Thompson. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Wallace. The Thunder with another miss. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that about wraps it up. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. And as we leave you, we give you our